I'm trying to put you on a different page. I think the fact is, I'm just too active. They always want to try to put you up in a cage. I'm trying to put you on a different page. We generating. I watch them while they're waiting. They keep investing good dating. They're not considering. It's so incriminating. They're not intimidating. They're just hating. Yo, big brother in the sky watches over you as long as you do what you're supposed to do. You never even notice till it gets up close to you. Then they post up on you. Yeah, got a problem, but he can't.
Tommy Hines, Detroit Davies.
Watching the paper flow. All they can think about was running and making it.
Tommy, teach that nigga Manny something. Teach that something. We can see right in this shit. Long time we crazy. Chris, oh, looking on that Chris. You probably gotta go back though. You probably should. Yeah, you didn't do it like that.
Man, preacher man, kind of the same at times. Politics, similar frame of mind. Forward on the button, baby. Now we can't rewind. Move on. Yeah, she got it going, but she can't connect the dots. Said she wanted bad, but she gotta protect the line. A lot of hard work just to get the respect she got, whether she make it or not.
Politicians all same thing to me, but all that sugar in the kitchen ain't gon' sweeten the tea. You better take a second look before you cross the line. Didn't your daddy ever tell you don't play close to fire?
Break it down. Come on. Now I know I got a tight band. Practicing while we all here together. That's right. Baseline. Right. Are we on time? Guitar. Yeah, we need horns too. Let's go. Bring it out. We're going to the bridge. Y'all ready? Here we go.
Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Metro Manila Arena. They are scheduled for 5, round 1 underway. So many have said they're gonna get right to business. Let's see if they go at it. Sugar Ray Leonard comes in at 5'10". His opponent is smaller than that.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. When you had the kind of amateur background that Sugar Ray Leonard had, you fought everybody. You fought tall guys, you fought short guys. He will know what he has to do. He will take advantage. He will adjust. He's calm enough to pick out the right punch. He has a good enough vision to pick out the right punch. You know what punch I'm looking for? Probably an uppercut.
I would think so.
Yeah.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Oh, Manny Pacquiao, there it is! Manny Pacquiao's down. He went down hard from that shot.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, you got to go the other way. Go the other way.
5, 6.
Pacquiao knocked down, is rising to his feet to continue on.
He's a guy that always likes to go after you. We've talked about it before. He's TV friendly. Well, you're going to have to be able to take it if you're going to fight that way. Pacquiao getting a chance to show that right now.
We sit back week after week and we think about what kind of fight are we getting. You tell me, what kind of fight are we getting here?
I think it's going to be a distance fight. I mean, look, anything could happen. You could get guys banging heads in the first round. Nobody expects that. But what we do expect is smart boxing. And usually with smart boxing that we're going to have here, usually that means you go in a distance.
Everybody found so much out about Sugar Ray Leonard on that night back in 1981 when he came up with the 14th round TKO of Tommy the Hitman Hearns. Remember Dundee that night? Remember Angelo Dundee in the corner, Sugar Ray Leonard?
Yeah, he said, "You're blowing it, kid." And of course, he was right, and he responded to that. Sugar Ray Leonard, in that fight, he had to deal with 2 fights. You know, early on, he was dealing with Tommy Hearns, this real big guy, this puncher. He had to box a little bit, and then later on, Hearns got hurt, started moving, and then Leonard had to be the executioner. He had to all of a sudden go after the guy that he thought he was going to be boxing all night.
Nice strike after catching one by Sugar Ray Leonard. Good block. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Sugar Ray Leonard. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. End of that round, and the knockdown was scored. Now, Teddy, the fighter who was floored, how do you treat him? Do you go soft on him when he comes back, or do you get right in his face? What's the way to approach it?
You have to know your fighter. You have to know the temperament of your fighter. Some guys, you know, they just kind of crawl up into a ball, and they don't come out of it if you get too strong with them. Other guys, they react well to that. So you got to know what he reacts to, first of all. And the most important thing, you have to get information. Why did he get dropped? You had your right hand down, you got hit the hook, get your right hand up. You'll be okay.
Sugar Ray Leonard is doing very nicely on the outside here in this fight. And just as we anticipated, toe-to-toe right from the start.
No introductions necessary.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Sugar Ray Leonard. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Manny Pacquiao. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Teddy, so much work in the gym goes into head movement and how to hit a moving target. Doesn't matter in this fight tonight.
No, this guy doesn't move his head. The old timers would say he gets insulted if you miss him.
What a fight. What a great, non-stop action fight this has been. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Sugar Ray Leonard comes from a... This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So Manny Pacquiao, he goes down, and now he rises up to move on.
Now he's going to have to show that he can be smart. We know he can be tough. We know that he can be exciting. Can he be smart enough to find a way to survive?
He just missed that shot up top. Comes right back at him with a left hand. That straight right, unable to connect. Great pace to this fight, Teddy. These guys are not coming out of fifth gear. Nobody's slowing down.
No, they're fighting a 6th, 7th, and 8th gear.
Unable to steady himself right now after being stunned. just by stumbling the way he's bumbling around this ring.
Well, he's got to stop moving. Actually, you never want to fight on the ropes. This is one time he probably needs to be on the ropes just to steady him and then move his head a little bit. That might be his only shot.
Nice exchange. Both right hands landed. Sugar Ray Leonard does such a good, steady, and consistent job in the first half of this fight. So much so to the point where I think he can get himself a knockout win.
Well, he's on the verge of it right now. That's the question. Does he want a knockout? I know that sounds funny. Who wouldn't want a knockout? But you got to push yourself a little bit more. Take a little bit more chances if you want to do that. And that we're going to find out in the next couple rounds.
He's got to find a way to get through the early goings here of this round. Remember last round, he went down. He was on the canvas.
Now look, he wants to tie his opponent up. That's the best way to get through it right now. But what he doesn't want to do, Joe, is to reach in there, reach out to grab his guy, and then he leaves himself open. He's got to make sure that his opponent's close enough where he goes to grab him, he's not exposing himself to get dropped again.
Manny Pacquiao is trying to steady himself in this round after being knocked down in the previous round. Teddy, how much can really happen in those 60 seconds? How much of a benefit is it to a damaged fighter?
Well, a lot has to happen. First of all, physically, you have to revigorate the guy. Maybe massage the legs a little bit. Most importantly, get some ice on the back of his neck. Get that blood flow going a little bit. Make sure that you revive him a little bit. Get him back to feeling like he's ready to go out there.
He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Manny Pacquiao's not going to the body, but Teddy, against such a fast fighter, shouldn't he?
Yeah, he should, but his corner should have recognized that going into this fight. He shouldn't be finding it out as the fight goes on. He should have came in here with that plan.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao swelling means that this fight could go south for him. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Took a shot. Now he gives a left. And they trade against each other. Sugar Ray Leonard's ability to just get to his opponent before his opponent gets to him, showcase there, his hand speed is very good.
Yeah, it is, Joe. It speaks to one of those old sayings that the trainers used to say, just get off first. That's what he's doing right now. He's getting off first.
Good looking right hand after he got hit. Oh, and there you go. Manny Pacquiao. Oh, an explosive headshot there. He is down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's it. The fight is over. Sugar Ray Leonard's got the win by way of knockout. He put his man down, and the 10 count was administered. Sugar Ray Leonard is your winner by knockout, Teddy.
Well, we came in wondering whether or not his opponent had a good chin. We found out.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us.
Okay, that makes a lot of motherfucking sense. I ain't gonna lie. That makes a lot of motherfucking sense.
Yeah, we on analyze.
I ain't gonna lie to you. He a true young.
Mother said there'd be days like this. She never said how bad the nights be.
This for sure. This ain't no game. Thank you, like, I think I got round 3. Round 2.
That make way more sense.
Like round 4 was on here focus. Instead, this for sure. I like to get that. Pro. They said that's the best one. Championship.
So what, champion? That's that big. I'ma bring it in the way I gotta swing it. The powers that be prove that you will defend. It's just a little story about this bed. They didn't make it so you really gotta get so far with the kids. It's easy as fuck to get.
Honey, what the fuck
Good
is
evening,
it was
everybody.
on
Joe
today?
Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to a sold-out Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey for tonight's main event. 5 rounds of welterweight action between Julio Cesar Chavez and Kermit Cintrone. Julio Cesar Chavez is on his way to the ring, and you can just tell what kind of night he intends this to be. He's just brimming with confidence. Kermit Cintrone's making his way to the ring now, and you can see how focused he is on the task at hand.
And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner,
All right, guys, let's set up. We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1.
With what he's up against here tonight, Teddy, what do you expect?
Well, he's in there with a well-rounded fighter, pretty solid fighter, so expect him to bring his jab, stabilize the guy a little bit, and go downstairs to the body, cut the ring down if he has to, because with his pressure, guys start moving a little.
He missed with that headshot. Oh, and look at this, Teddy, wasting no time getting to know each other.
No, they came right to the center ring, said hello.
Blocks the headshot. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Able to show you his blocking ability. Well-targeted counter punch by Chavez. Whatever game plan and strategy they may have come in with, Teddy, they may have just thrown it out the window. They're trading blows nonstop in the round 1.
Everything's been thrown out the window. Everything in the room is going out the window, and we love it.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
Teddy, you expect any surprises from Chavez?
No, that's his greatest strength. He doesn't surprise you. That he's always consistent where he needs to be consistent. He'll be putting pressure on, but he'll be thinking in there. He'll be looking as the rounds go on for weaknesses.
Teddy, everybody has the imprint of where they came from. In the case of Julio Cesar Chavez, the son of a railroad worker, and he grew up in an abandoned railroad car among 9 siblings.
Yeah, and that's going to serve him in his pro career because he didn't have much of an amateur background, so facing things, difficult things, making choices will help him become a fighter.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Kermit Syndrome. Good block by Kermit. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Julio Cesar Chavez. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Chavez blocks that punch. Chavez's swelling has really got him facing an uphill battle. Well, it was good action that last round, but also Chavez cut here. Now, I don't sense he's the kind of guy that's going to get scared of his own blood.
No, well, with his background, with his upbringing, he's had to deal with difficult situations. Here's another one, and he'll be ready to deal with it.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. Now, this is a very exciting fight. It's been evenly fought, but it just has the feel of a fight that's going to go the distance. It doesn't look like any one guy is going to take control over the other.
No, when somebody makes up their mind, I am not being knocked out, I am staying, they usually stay. These guys are here for the night. Chavez is showing that he doesn't have any head movement defensively whatsoever. What else is there, Ted? Well, there's legs. Start using your legs a little bit. Get out of range. One way or the other, get out of the other man's talking place. Chavez's nose is bloodied up. Who knows how that started right there, but the bottom line is he's got to deal with it. Teddy, little Chavez trivia. He holds the record for the most successful defense of a world title with 27 and the most world title fights with 37. Anything dealing with longevity is going to fall into a category that he's going to dominate. Yeah, again, his strengths were not in one category where you say, you know, he's just scintillating in speed or scintillating even in power. But there were so many things he did well. He had a great chin. He was a good body puncher. He was very, very reliable. It is unbelievable to sit back and just watch what these guys are willing to give and to take. Wow, what a fight so far. Well, give and take, that's the key word. Sometimes you're forced to become great. And right now, each one of them are forcing the other to go to great places. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. That was a miss by Chavez. Great show by these two. What an entertaining bout this has been. Neither man willing to give up an inch and giving everything they've got. So it's like that old song, whatever you can do, I can do better. That's how they're challenging each other. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. A minute to go. Right to the head.
God.
And right to the canvas.
I'm trying that shit so much and this nigga not doing it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Right on the mark, both guys with the hook. Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now I don't think his opponent likes the tone of him.
Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Chavez. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. Cesar Chavez is looking really good after that round. Teddy, I think it's a good fight. I think it's a close fight, but I believe it's a fight that he's winning.
Yeah, it's the kind of fight, though, that you can't afford to let up at all, or do what you just said. Think that you're winning. He can't really think that way. He's got to think that he's got to take one round at a time. The rest of the rounds, he's got to win each one of them.
Good block by Chavez. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. Kermit Cintrone's not the same fighter that we've known him to be, not the same fighter that he was earlier in this fight. Ever since that knockdown, things have changed dramatically.
Yeah, Joe, if you got caught the punch, he got caught, you'd be a little bit tentative too. But you're not a fighter. You're not making your living fighting. He's making his living in that square circle. For him to be able to be productive, he's got to get open. He's got to find a way to get back to offense and still keep his defensive posture.
Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Julio Cesar Chavez. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Nice block by Chavez. Chavez is coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Kermit Cintrone's got to know that the answer is to go to the body against this faster fighter, but I'm not seeing him do it.
Well, that's part of the talent, is knowing. It's just recognizing where your opportunities are, where they must be. Look, if you were in a car race with somebody, you knew they had a better energy, they had a faster car. Joe, if you had a chance, you might take a little air out of the guy's tires. Well, go to the body, you take some air out of those tires, and the guy can't use his legs, he can't use his speed.
How about that exchange? He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Ago in what has been a memorable round. Great stuff from these two. Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Kermit Cintrone. After some fine defense by Chavez. Chavez is making for a trainer's dream right now. Picking his shots, Teddy. Selecting when, where, and being very accurate.
Yeah, the old timers would say he's a real sharpshooter. That's exactly what he's doing. He's not missing much.
This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
Joe, you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Julio Cesar Chavez. This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this. I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
Nice strike after catching one by Hoop. This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
This fight is now over. Julio Cesar Chavez is going to have his hand raised by way of KO. The 10-count reason his opponent out. He's the victor. Julio Cesar Chavez is your winner by knockout.
Everybody but his opponent is happy now. That was an
man-made, cause it runs through my veins. It comes through my brain, through my name, nothing will change. Don't make me huff and puff and turn this blood to flames. But enough of the games. My shadow is a tidal wave, a heart is a right away. Fight for it night and day. I'll build fires inspired to keep my hands warm. I've hopped through hurricanes and step through sandstorms. I've climbed cliffs, you can see what I'm dreaming. Even walked on water just to be here this evening. So here we go again, I gotta prove I'm no magician. Do you rabbit in a hat rack? Cause this clueless how I think it. This is blood, sweat and tears. Flesh and bone, a better way, a brotherhood of hope. With a megaphone at heaven's gate.
Shoot me down, raise my head, walk my field of dreams instead. Cause there's no way you want to top of me. Not how this is going to be. Just my feet
Would you like to edit this list, Russell?
create the pain I see ahead. Walk my way instead.
They got that beach on?
Well, no, it's funny, yeah, for a minute, I forgot we watched the film, and I was like, they playing that shit on music. And then I realized,
Archaeologist, artist, audio appropriator, ghostwriter, flaming sharper, caressing the night and chasing the glimpse of a forever fading fluorescent horizon. He just lights up the skies while running through the circus with a heart full of good vibes. It's pumping through his circuits, live wire, high flyer, spit fire out his lungs. Force a war-torn Mustang through an empire of the sun. Catch him diving in this rhythm, rhyming, gliding in his vision. Manifest music mementos to remind him of his mission. He just rolls like a bolt of the sun, just over composure with a butterfly net full of dreams hanging over his shoulder. He says,
Shoot me down, raise my head, walk my field of dreams instead. Cause there's no way you will march.
So, you think you got what it takes to become the greatest of all time? Just remember, boxers aren't born, they are made. And in this gym, we're gonna train you to be a fighter, a boxer, and maybe, if you got it, the greatest of all time. Get ready. You're gonna live and breathe boxing 24/7. Training, training, and more training. And it all starts here in this gym. Hours on the heavy bag. Thousands of punches on the double end bag, dodging the maze bag, and countless sparring sessions. All of it'll get you stronger, faster, and slowly teach you the sweet science and prepare you for your legacy. And through it all, you can track your progress through Legacy Central to see where you rank amongst the best there is. Your calendar will let you schedule your fights, see who you're up against, and train accordingly. Be prepared, though. At any given moment, you may get challenged by other fighters who would like nothing else but to put you down. Keep training hard, and before you know it, you'll be winning fights and reaping the benefits. Be more popular with the fans. Be ranked pound for pound by critics. Move into a new training gym or earn new gear. You'll go from fighting in small, dirty gyms to fighting in front of thousands of screaming fans at the Boardwalk Hall for the championship title. Just remember, this is boxing, and no boxer can fight forever. All good things will come to an end, and at some point, even the greatest boxers have to hang up their gloves and call it a day. What you do between now and then will determine your legacy and your place in boxing history.
How can I help you today?
Boxing campus returns in the first
But it's a twerker later like you doing with the perpetrator like him. I can't ever sing like this. I'm reverberating right you. You got that twerker later like you doing. Got that pretty spoil. I got these words for that. I hit with the verbal. They hit me with the gibbers. I think I'm pretty spoiled. I said let's run this. I've done this in a little while. I want y'all to be nice. She prefer when I'm in. She prefer when I'm big. I'm the most arrogant person that you have ever seen. Some people sleep on me because I am the dream. My name is AR. This is my friend JR. Objective is to get you wet, sweating on the dance floor. What would we be good for if not giving you what you came for? Giving you what you came for. Giving you what you came for. What would we be good for if not giving you what you came for? Giving you what you came for.
Oh, it's gonna be watching like this this morning.
Look at the way that I rock. 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 R is for the rhyme. So is for the only one who does it with the style. W is for the West. B-boys the States. E is for everybody who likes the way I do it. Look at the way that I rock. Look at the way that I rock. Look at the way that I rock. Look at the way that I do my thing. Rock. Look at the way that I rock it. I got the game in my pocket. I got the bank. It's popping. I make it bum like a bottle. I probably came with a model. I talk with slang in the bottle. Drink my drink out the bottle because that's how I prefer. Look at the way that I rock it. The style is called my staccato. Proud of we're gonna mock it. Tell that I'm on some diamonds. You are not even a couple. Now you are softer than tacos. And we are hotter than charcoals. At least that's what I infer. Look at the way that I rock it. I look at the world through goggles. I cook up the track with my goons when I pump the beat. It babbles. Jump up and down like baboons. It is some of what I select until it sounds right. Bolts and it's tricky with the word. When I rock it, I twist it, pull it, and bob it, and chop it, twist it, and pull it. Tell that I'm on some diamonds. I so much throw in my wallet. It probably can stop a bullet. I probably can start a riot. Can stop me, I only can see my bird. Look at the way that I rock. Look at the way. How the fuck y'all run now?
All right, gentlemen, protect yourself at all times. Let's touch him up.
Beat him to the punch.
I just want to know about legit. We can just get this shit right here, man. Tough luck.
Alright, I'll take your word on that, but shit, that shit better not be fake, man. Number one rule in the city, you can't wear no fake ass buffs. My phone, I want this shit or not. Wow. Yeah, take that shit.
Oh, we got some killer man, bitch.
What the fuck is that?